Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tanky Online Esports. Here in the upper bracket semi-final, we have PEPEGA versus LOVESICK. It's going to be a crazy entertaining match, and the winner of this match is guaranteed to have silver, and of course, is having a spot in the final guaranteed as well. My name is Rank, I will be your commentator for today, and with me I have commentator Jack as well.
Yep. I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to this game. How are you, man?
I'm doing great indeed. This game will be a very entertaining one. Xia picking up the overdrive box. Talking about Xia, that's of course in team LOVESICK. They are playing with New, Tosha, Control, Xia and Force. Can you introduce the other team for us?
Yeah, for PEPEGA on the blue side, we got Aqua, Duality, Atto, High, and Red. Gonna be an interesting game. Where first match is on Red Alert. I'm not sure what the other maps are, but we'll go into that in a bit. Already 0-0. Nothing major has happened yet. There's only a couple minutes into this match, but have we done predictions on stream or?
Let's put them up right now.
And
because
maybe what do you expect to see on this match?
look, last time PEPEGA and LOVESICK has meted each other in the tournament, it was 1 against 2 for PEPEGA, no, for LOVESICK, of course.
Lovesick, yeah.
So they are definitely the team to beat here for PEPEGA, but it was a close game. It was not a totally a knockdown of the park, as we saw LOVESICK doing against other teams. So I hope for a 2 against 3 score for, yeah, LOVESICK will win. But let's hope it's a close game, because this will highly likely be the final as well, to be honest. So let's hope for that.
Yeah, exactly. Like said, the winner of this game has secured themselves silver and will be going into the final game, which we'll get the announcement of later in the week. But going forward in this game, there is an OD box dropping here. New did pull that flag and get the first capture for Lovesick. It looks like they're gonna try and save this overdrive for the probably the Viking playing Aqua. Or duality maybe as well he could use and take, but Aqua won't be able to take it, so Atto's going to use and take, but unfortunately his shard doesn't quite leave his tank. He dies too soon. But Control using a Paladin overdrive here looks like a bit of server lag though, but will it go in his favor? It looks like he has to back off here, but they are still pulling with Shia. Got to watch out for Atto. He does have a good shot on Zia and also a Crusader AD, but it will get the kill here, and Control's going to be taken over.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to return this one. I don't expect it to be returned, to be honest. This will be in capture for control, and yeah, that's exactly what LOVESICK is doing, controlling the map. And PEPEGA has been a bit blown out of the park by LOVESICK, exactly what I was scared of. But we have to remember it's only the blue base on this map.
Yeah, they do have the worst side per se. But yeah, 2 flags. Now we did see Force as well use his Eris Overdrive in their base, getting a hold of 2 players, which was really impressive. I feel like Lovesick mainly use their overdrives when they have the chance and can put many players on reset. And we might be seeing another push by Lovesick here. We got New and Force within middle control, dealing damage from the left side, and Shia and Tosha on the right. There is going to be a flag pull through middle from New. Got to watch out for Red though. He will die, and this will be a capture. If ooh, nice shot there, making him no repair and 1 shot. But unfortunately, I don't think Duality is going to be able to get the hit in time, and that will be the 3rd flag.
Yeah, dominant round by LOVESICK, I have to say. We still have 5 minutes to go. It's already 3 against 0. It's not looking too great here for PEPEGA.
Yeah, say that again. I mean, like I said, it is the first rounder. Ooh, another overdrive coming in from New, and I think that's what their motto of this match will be: is mainly just put as many players on respawn. They've got, like you said, the better base here, so it's going to be a bit demoralizing for PEPEGA, I'm sure, losing at least 4-0 for now. But hopefully they can bounce back in the next round.
Yep, exactly. It's not over yet, I guess. And yeah, after this map, we will be seeing Cross and Sandal. Sandal as second map, Cross as last map. And if I remember correctly, last time out, PEPEGA managed to win a round on Cross. But we have to reach Cross first, so that's the first challenge here for PEPEGA.
Yeah, exactly. Sandal's going to be an interesting match. I'm glad it's the second one here. But closing up to 4 minutes left on this first round here. We do have Duality with his Aeros Overdrive still, so hopefully he can control something here. But it's got to watch out. A lot of players from Lovesick here on their left side. Control and Tosha taking out Red. Atto unfortunately has to leave and going to be replaced by No Way You Lose. But Tosha's going to be pulling this flag, being no repair. Does get a lot of damage from High and Red though, along with Aqua, and both of them are really low. Control's going to take over and New here, but both of them no repair, both of them dying instantaneously basically. And Duality doesn't get a return unfortunately, allowing Force to pull this flag. It's got backup from Control as well, and Shia just using his Viking OD so impressively there. At least he got 1 kill onto High, but still using within their base. Open air.
Yeah, it's just what you said earlier to keep those players on respawn, not even letting them have a chance to create something, not even a defense. Control is blocked by a dead body, but there's absolutely no one that can stop him because the whole team is on respawn, and Lovesick is just giving so much pressure to PEPEGA, to be honest.
Yeah, they are. I mean, there's no right side, there's no left side control here from PEPEGA. Okay, we've seen them dabble on right side and get control like high, Aqua, and also we saw Atto there, but nothing too major apart from that. But Red does have left side here. He's going to activate his Paladin OD. Tosha spawning on him. And looks like Duality might be able to use a Zeros OD mid, but it's getting focused really hard here. But still, Aqua with his Viking OD, but getting focused from behind from control, and he will die, but there is a counter pull coming here from New and also from Red. Red's no repair, pulling through mid. Grenade does get pushed onto him. Oh, and he dies from it.
Yeah, the flag only needs to be returned. That's exactly what Neil was doing here. And that's the 7th capture already. This is... I'm feeling like I'm watching rankings again. This is just... Yeah, I don't mean it in an insult, but this is just domination by LOVESICK, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. It is. Control easily pulling his way out. His one shot will get taken out. Sheer full no repair at this point with no DA and DP, and he activates his Viking OD. I was about to say I hope he doesn't, but kind of my words tangled up there, and I guess fate was chosen by him. But that being said, they're still in the lead. Possibly an 8 catcher here. News playing it slow. Tosh is able to use his Hunter OD if needed, but Aqua's 1 HP, he does use regardless, and that flag's still there. News, Shear's going to be able to pick it up, possibly, or New.
Yep, Wilbixia is going behind the house there to drop the flag off. Bit of lag, but it's not stopping Neil here. And that's an 8th capture already.
Yeah, exactly. Seen Red and Aqua on left side. Both of them, no repair, basically one shot. Really good control from Lovesick here on the first round. 40 seconds left. Doubtful that PEPEGA will get a capture in, but let's hope for the next round is a good reset for them.
Yeah, let's hope this doesn't look really promising. It doesn't look like we will be seeing a close match, but um, I can imagine that PEPEGA has given up a bit after that first 2 captures of Lovesick that are like in the first 2 or 3 minutes. And
Yeah,
hopefully they can reset in the next round here.
yeah. Mentality is a big thing when it comes to esports, especially in these kind of games. The most important ones. Obviously, for PEPEGA, it would be great for them to at least play knowing they got silver on their hands and not needing to go into the lower bracket. But let's see. But yeah, like I said, Sandal will be our next map. Looking forward to that one more so than Red Alert. Not a big fan of Red Alert or Highland myself, but yeah.
Yeah, me neither. Red Alert is it's one of those weird maps. It's not super one-sided like we see in Molotov,
Mhm.
um, but it's still a one-sided map. And I feel like, to be honest, maybe you don't agree with me to this, but I feel like on a high level, Molotov is actually less one-sided because on high level there's so much team communication that the blue side is not really bad for Molotov at all.
Yeah, that could be a given. I mean, I kind of like Molotov. I've liked it in the earlier days now more than before. But yeah, I don't know what is happening right now with these combinations.
Oh, the Titans!
Yeah, the Titans are out.
But I haven't seen Titan being played a lot this major championship.
Oh yeah,
But not
I
with
feel like
Redolin.
I don't know if it was Lovesick's idea or someone else's idea.
The
I've
first
seen
time I saw
Lovesick
it was
do
on
it a lot.
Lovesick.
It's kind of interesting. I'm sure we'll get to see more of it in action today here. And the Titan will be taking that OD.
Okay.
Hopefully they use it wisely. You
Real
can basically stay middle, yeah. I don't know. Normally it would be with Thunder, but I
Yep,
guess
they're keeping arrows as well.
yeah.
I don't know
I guess
yet.
they're playing for defensive. Not
I
sure.
don't know. We saw, was it Spirit yesterday or the day before yesterday? Use also arrows and fire Titan, but that was on Island. And it kind of makes sense on a defensive map as Island.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah,
I don't know. Like,
I can say a lot
yeah, go
about
on.
it, but there's Lovesick using it, so it's probably working.
Yeah, yeah, most likely. They've probably done their good research into it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Crusader on this map is quite a dynamic combo. You can do your thing if you can play it well and just play wherever you want.
Yep. And you are really giving away speed while playing with Titan. You have two heavy hills on the map now, so there are like one or two tanks left that can still pull. And
Oh,
I don't know.
nice OD gets placed right in front of their base, but grenades get pushed onto New. But this is allowing Force to stay alive for so long, and he can easily pull this as well. Atto's in middle one shot, and he does get taken out by New. Imagine Force pulling this flag the whole way would be crazy on Eris. There
It
ain't
looks
no
like it
way.
though.
Nah, Shear's gonna have to take over surely, but Shear, no way. He actually pretty much does, and Shear is able to take that OD box. So something with Titan is working and Railgun. I wouldn't have expected it, but you've seen it here first. So
Yep, you have been with us
wait,
at
he
the moment. This
changed.
is meta. Oh, he changed
So
back to
I
Cruz?
I guess it was a if we get the combination, if we get the OD box, I take and use
Okay.
and then change. I don't know if that's like certain, but
I
I mean
think
it's such a
so.
good strategy if it was. I mean, it secured an early capture. I'm sure they're able to hold defense, Lovesick, if they have to, if that's what their plan of action was, because they are on the worst side at the end. Red is no repair. Half health here, going to be pulling through middle, but so is Control. Control having to dodge these nades. There's no DA. He has to scatter somewhere, but Red's still pulling the flag. Only one shot, but Control's still alive, but he does get taken out by Atto. Duality's going to take over this, and oh, he's 1 HP. He uses, oh, but
E-
unfortunately for him, Shia.
yeah, this can be expensive here for PEPEGA. That's a wasted OD and that's a return for Force. Contour using an overdrive, Xia having Viking overdrive ready, Tosha in the middle to support the flag carrier if there will be a flag carrier, but Cortisol and Xia, they have to create something here, or Contour and Xia, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, where's Cortisol? I'm pretty sure he's commentating on the Russian live stream right now.
Oopsie.
But Control or Cortisol or whatever you want to call him tried to pull the flag there another time. Fortunately, he wasn't able to escape their base for the second time now. But Force is going to take that OD box middle. Um, Obviously, he used his OD previously to first fully heal himself up and also kill Atto to secure a return, which was a good play from him. I'm sure most Erises would want to use their OD box more for their players, but I feel like this is the level of esports not many players actually think about. Like all the little things really make up for a flagpole. And we're seeing Red able to pull for PEPEGA here on the left side. He's got open early days for him, but Control spawns. So does Tosha. I don't know if it's enough damage there in play. He's no repair. He doesn't actually. His repair gets reset pretty quick. But Duality once again taking that flag over here. Atto does have a grenade which is going to pop down and an overdrive box. With Sheer on the opposite side. Atto full no repair. Only half health. Can he get the capture? And he does, just in the nick of time. And Force within their base is probably going to use, and he does, but gets blocked a little bit, but still is able to edge it around the corner and is pulling the flag 1 HP. But PEPEGA doing so well to return that flag.
Yep, this is definitely a more entertaining round as last one, and PEPEGA is giving up a show here while playing from the red base. Tosha right now pulling, but it's once again some good damage here by Hyde that is starting with DP. Um, but no, indeed. You talked a bit earlier about those marginal gains, about those small things you have to do to get a capture in, and I'm really curious. New, I am definitely agreeing with you. That's probably their tactic. Get at OD at the start and create a capture with a Titan OD and then switch back. And
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean,
but this
it
is the
was a
first
smart
time.
move because yeah, we saw him push to that base straight away as well, like nothing was on the line.
Yeah,
He used speed, then he used DP to focus their paladin player, and then he switched over to DA and just activated his Eris OD. Regardless if he died or not, I don't think it was a big issue because Force was there. They knew the game plan if it was the game plan. Only they know. But yeah, it
I
was
think
it
it
was pretty
is.
impressive.
I think it is,
Shit.
and I'm I'm
Hmm.
I'm curious if we will be seeing more team switch combos half game. Um, but this is a new tactic.
Exactly.
Xia, ooh, that could have been a great OD by Eto. Xia still pulling. It's difficult position to return from red, doing some damage here. Grenades flying in.
Duality. No, Duality doesn't have time due to the grenade. Oh, it's so unfortunate that they had a grenade there.
It was a bit
Really
like a
would have
smoke
pushed them
grenade.
back. Yeah, nearly. Well, one day I'm sure we'll see it. But yeah, it's just really good gameplay we're seeing from both teams. But Lovesick definitely have more of my vision on them. With that being said, though, Nu's going to be activating an Aeris OD. Hits the wall onto two players, making Duality and High no repair. Aqua spawning using DP and is forced to use a repair fairly quickly. Nu's still trying to pull but does get taken out. There's an overdrive box which Shia should be able to take. But on the opposite side, we have High, we got Duality, but Tosha is the
that's,
one to stop it.
that's a great hunter OD, Jack.
Now, I need a bit of wisdom there from him. But yeah, that was a
I
big
think
W.
there are very few hunter players that can't learn anything from Tosha, I think. It's probably one of the best, if not the best. That's why he's here at Lovesick. And the
For
level
real.
of quality we are seeing, Jack, by both the teams, but especially Lovesick here, it's just impressive.
It's pretty impeccable to say the least. I mean, PEPEGA are doing so well. I'm sure if it was any other team, they'd have more of a chance. But I mean, Lovesick, that first game really shut them down in my eyes. Um, but they're doing well on this side. Obviously, we can see that Force is pulling yet again. Not sure if it's going to be successful. I think PEPEGA will get a return, but Force no way in it. Such low effort. I feel like he does it risking his life for it. And she is able to use his Viking OD along with control. Force was literally 1 HP. No DA, used his overdrive. Oh, grenade gets thrown to control, but it gets thrown under the bridge, and that's going to be the third capture. Wow.
Yep, and I wanted to say that's kind of wasted by Force, but I was so wrong because he created a capture
You
opportunity here.
can't, yeah. You can't say it until it's actually, the news, because with him, it's like, it's all over the place.
Yep. It's just really impressive. And yeah, you said PEPEGA will win against any other team, or will do it better, and I fully believe that. But both of the teams are the only teams that did not lose yet, so you have to meet at some point, and it's
Exactly.
the latest possibility that they could meet each other, and I think it's actually a great way that this tournament is going so far. Um, Neil here trying to pull something, Aqua pulling a flag here for PEPEGA. If this will be a quick capture, Neil will get returned really quickly here. There are still 2 minutes on the clock, so it's definitely still a bit possible.
Ooh. No one's able to stop them. Dead tank though. Oh, Pega came in clutch there. Red's going to be selfing. Yeah, it is currently 3-2. Obviously, High to get that return for his team, but got to watch a bit on defensive. Force, quite literally from his name, is forcing this push and pull, but Atto is the one to throw a nice combo shot onto him, but Nu is still capable of pulling through middle. High, unfortunately, missed his striker shot onto him, unless he was still a bit of HP. But Aqua coming in with a strong OD, making it a return. Maybe not. Yeah.
Yep, that's a return. 2 minutes. Oh, a minute to go. We can see Eto with an overdrive available. High trying to create something here, but it's a 1v3 on defense right now. And Lovesick will be buying some time here with Neil that is just playing annoying mode here.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying about not Viking, sorry, Crusader. It's so dynamic. You can play where you want, really. And I feel like Nu's the right person to have. He's so agile and able to hit the shots which are needed. Although I've seen some debatable ones this game, a majority of this match has been a team effort, I would say.
Yep, fully agree. And it looks like Lovesick with a bit less margin than last round, but is still winning the second round. And we will be moving over to Sandaljack. Um, I think my favorite map in Tanky Online Esports, and I'm really curious about the tanking, about the Titan tactic we are seeing here. While my PC is a bit spacing, this looks quite interesting on stream. Yeah, I'm really curious about the heavy hull tactics we will be seeing on the map.
Um, I have a really strong feeling that on the bad side for Lovesick, they would use Titan. It just seems ideal in my mind. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you know the mechanics better, but doesn't Eris OD go through a Titan dome?
Yeah, it does damage through a Titan Dome, but a Titan Dome can cancel out an Ares OD, just like the Wasp OD can.
Okay, okay.
But it
Well,
all depends on the order it's deployed.
I got you. I got you. But yeah, I feel like that's gonna be maybe a possibility we'll see from them. But apart
Let's
from
see.
that, honestly, I've no words or advice to say what's expected because they're always rattling me up with new strategies and stuff they're coming up with, which apparently works. So
Yeah, and they always come up with this stuff in the major, like they are keeping a secret for us
yeah, exactly.
poor
Yeah,
people
yeah,
until we are seeing the quality.
exactly,
We are just not allowed to see it until it's too late to use it for ourselves. And
exactly. But
that it's very smart though.
it is. I can't lie. It is. Um, with that being said, though, we do have the next map link here, and believe they're resetting. I'm not sure. Wait.
I think they are. In the meantime, let's talk a bit about yesterday's games. Jack, we were streaming Vega versus Spirit.
Memento Mine? Oh, sorry, yeah, Spirit. I
And,
wasn't here
and
yesterday. I
Spirit,
haven't watched it, but I know the outcome.
yeah, Spirit was 4-0, so a really confident Spirit. Only one win away to guarantee to have bronze again. They need to win
Yeah.
against Memento Mai, and with this, I'm spoiling the next score already. It was Memento Mai versus Chill Vibe, and in 7 rounds, Memento Mai has managed to get it to a 3 against 2. And that team is surprising me so much, Memento Mai. They are definitely the black. How do you say the black sheep of this tournament? And
Yeah.
they keep surprising me. Last time they lost against Vega. That's when they got into the loser bracket, and then they just kept. Oh no, they won against Vega. Sorry, but they lost against PEPEGA, and there's no shame in that. But now beating
Yeah.
Chill Vibe in the loser bracket,
Chill
that's
Vibe.
massive.
Chill Vibe, unfortunately, hasn't been the same names we've. Well, they're the same names, but not the same atmosphere or level we've seen before. Team
Deviant's
Pointers
move.
was. Yeah, yeah, Deviant's move. But I mean, Team Pointers was probably their strongest years on esports. However, we're saying that, and Overdrive is dropping here, and we are going to be seeing Titan, but I wonder if it's going to get switched out now he doesn't have the Overdrive. We do see himself, so it's going to switch over to Crusader from the looks of it, and it might have been the idea. But is the tech balls going to be put in play here? Is this going to mean that New has another chance?
I don't think so. Xia got that overdrive for Lovestick. If there is a tech bot being called, it probably will be from PEPEGA.
Yeah, it was, and no, but what I mean is now they got a tech pause. You see news on Crusader?
He
Because he
will.
didn't take that overdrive, he'll probably
Yeah,
go back on Titan and to try to take the OD. If not, he'll switch over to Crusader. It's such a smart move, honestly. But it's I'm sure it's a bit tedious, and it only has a limitation of how much it can work.
I don't know. I think it just if you have a Titan as early overdrive, even if you know it will be there as enemy team, how you're countering it? You don't have Hunter ODs available.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's kind of limited. It's not like guaranteed that you're gonna take it. I mean,
Nah, nah, nah.
taking an overdrive box, you do need control and a bit of skill to take it, I would say. I mean, not in a cringy way, but it's you do have to be able to have a driving license, is what I'm trying to say. Uh,
Hello,
but
avoid.
he's yeah, avoid. I mean, he's on a hovering hole as well, so
Yep.
yeah. But anyways,
You're saying
looks
people with
like
hovering hills can't drive? Yeah, that's true.
No, they should be able to because you literally just aim and shoot, right? Well, on
Yeah,
tracks you got to use WASD, you got to aim and blah blah
smart
blah blah
life.
blah. Yeah, exactly.
Hovering hills the easy mode. No, but I have to say, of course, it is a bit of a look. You need to have that Titan overdrive. It's not guaranteed at all. But there is no downside to this tactic, and I have never came up with a tactic like this. But I think this will be massively copied in the next major ranking stages, because there is
I
just no
yeah,
downside of trying this.
I think the only thing which will be the issue is team play. If you're not capable of having team coordination, then it's just like there's no point of doing it, you know? Because you got to heavily have your team go into the dome and use it to its full ability, right? But if you've not got that, then you're kind of wasting it, you know?
Yeah. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. And team play is something that is lacking on quite a few teams here. Um, but no, I think this is just so clever, and it's surprising to me that nobody came up with this earlier. That you can switch out, but I never thought about it either. So I can't say anything. Um,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
it's like when someone is on how's that called? That show where they do investment stuff, Shark Tank,
Oh, sharks, yeah,
and you
Shark
see
Tank.
something really obvious and like, oh, I thought about that all the time, but no, you're just seeing it and thinks, hey, that's really logical.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. It's right in front of your eyes, but you're just
yep,
not using it or making it.
exactly, and there is just some person that has to think about it for the first time.
Exactly. Well, with that being said, I believe the tech pause has 2 minutes left or something like that. Um, we're just waiting for I was about to say team pointers, but of course not for Lovesick. And once they do reset, we'll be going into the next round here, which will be the third one. It's currently 2-0 for Lovesick, and it's looking well for them. PEPEGA have shown some strengths within their games, but Lovesick are just keeping a bit dominant overall, I would say.
I opened my wrong mic. Yeah, I agree. I was waffling and I didn't hear myself. Huh? Very strange. But no, I agree. It's domination by Lovesick, and I have no doubt that they can do the same thing on this map. But maybe Pepega can surprise us. Let's see who'll get it first overdrive box, and if New can get it. Um, while we are waiting for that
Yeah.
OD box to spawn, what do you think about the lights when there's a capture and stuff like that?
The lights. Yeah, for some reason you're making me think of Christmas. Um, yeah, the lights, like the beams or whatever. I think it's quite a cool cosmetic to have in the game. Definitely is better for newer players to know when something's actually happened, like so significant in a match, whether it's in sport or the game. However, I think they're a little bit too bright and in your face, but I'm sure we'll see some tweaks if more players feel the same.
Yeah,
But what about you?
I agree with you exactly. You're it's like you knew what I wanted to say.
Telepathic. Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
wanted to say yeah, they are good because it's noticeable on stream as well. Sometimes you have the camera up
Exactly.
at the wrong moment, at the wrong position, but the viewers can still see a dome out of the sky. But I wanted to say there should be a setting to just tweak a bit how bright you want it to be. Um,
Or even in your settings, if you have lights on and off. I actually don't know if that makes the difference if
oh,
you
I
have
don't
lights on
either.
and off.
I don't think
Um,
so.
I'm intrigued. I might try it because obviously you're streaming, and I'll let you know if you want.
Sounds good, sounds good. I can tweak some settings, but I don't want to make
Don't want to ruin it for our viewers. But Atto's going to
exactly.
be taking the overdrive here, by the way. So that's going to secure them going back to Crusader and not this annoying way of Titan. With that being said, all players are selfing here, and we are going to be seeing new respawn. He does respawn with Crusader within their base. Already Aqua pushing the left side. It's going to take 3 grenades to his body there and complete annihilation from the Lovesick team here. With that being said, Red has already put on no repair. We're actually going to be seeing High play Crusader this round and switch it up for Atto on Hunter Shaft, which is one of his known for combos. Don't know if it started as a troll, but he ended up mastering it to its full ability here. Um,
Yep,
does get a snipe.
it's
Yeah,
definitely an
yeah.
Eto combo, but the problem with Eto combos with shot is that most of the time they are working for some weird reason,
Yeah,
and
it's true, it's true.
nobody can replicate it either. Um, but I have to say, I really like this in this major, especially in this champion stage. We have seen majors where there was just one meta, like summer 2023 or winter 2023. But there have been a lot more than them. That there was just one major, one meta that every team played. And I have to say, this whole major rankings as well, but especially this major, we have seen all kinds of different combos and teams playing a bit more with
Yeah,
personal preference, and I think that's really great.
exactly. Talking about personal preference, it might be Highs because he got a nice combo shot onto Force there. Taking that OD, snatching it. Red is within their base, both High and Red are full no repair, but High does take that repair box, but runs into the face of Force. Does get killed as well. Red's still alive though. Never mind, I jinxed it for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was not really kind of you, I have to say. But let's see. Force here with a paladin. Oh, paladin, jeez. I see you hovering around. I don't
It
know the name.
almost.
A bit, a
It's
bit,
almost.
a
It's
bit
a
bigger.
bit big. Yeah, exactly. But Force is within their base. Atto, obviously, with the Hunter Overdrive, doesn't push towards Force. Notice is quite low HP, but there's also Tosha and Sia there. Tosha being no repair, along with Exia. And, oh, nice shot from Nu onto High, making him 1 HP. But High still gets a shot onto Tosha, killing him. And Control will counter that one.
Um, I was saying earlier in the stream that I was kind of enjoying Memento Mai,
Yep.
Steam play. Now I'm taking a quick sneak peek at the Russian stream, and I don't know the score of the first round, but it was won by Spirit. But they won the second round with 15 against 0. It was
What,
Molotov red
Spirit?
base though. Yeah, Spirit. It was
Okay.
Molotov red base, but I think we won't see Memento Mai versus Pepega or versus Lovesick. This is not looking good for that
Okay.
team. Okay, let's
Well,
get pick
that's
for a game.
unfortunate, but I mean, it happens. Force probably going to be using here. He's got to watch out for High. Yeah, High lands another combo shot. Maybe this was good. Allows Nu to take the overdrive there. I doubt High will use. Oh, maybe Nu's going to be saving it for Force. We don't know yet. Uh, Looks like Shia's going to be the one to activate and take here. And he's going to go over to the side where Atta won't be able to use. Unfortunately, Atta runs into Xia's burning bullets here. And Xia only lands damage, but he's going to use straight again. And all players are getting wiped out here. There's only High and also Duality alive, but Duality is going to get shredded here. They're still not pulled the flag though. They're playing it slow. They're getting damage dealt, but Atto stunning 2 players and possibly killing Tosha as well.
Yep, well defended by Pepega here, to be honest. Aqua using, that's a risky use, I have to say, because it's easy to dodge the shots from there. New with a nice shot there, knocking down Aqua. Red though, pulling the flag, overdrive being used as well. Eto hitting a shot or there on control. And this can be a capture for Pepega if they can continue this pull. New missing a shot there, a crucial shot as well. I think Red got it because of that.
Yeah, New missed his grenade combo and also another shot, like you said, allowing Red to possibly do the best pull of this game from PEPEGA. And with that being said, Atto is still alive, just controlling, but you will get met by Force's grenade and the Tosha and Nu on the right side. We're seeing a bit of change in sides with Shia and Control being on the left side, along with the OD box dropping here. Shia's going to focus high here, allowing Force to use and take, but it seems like it's lagging a bit. Oh, it might be a bit bad from them if that is the case.
Yep, Force. PEPEGA probably already in the chat. I can't see it, but you can. But whenever a team player,
No,
enemy
no.
team's player is
I
lagging a
don't
bit,
think they've noticed yet.
sometimes the tickets are already out of the door before the player could even respawn.
Yeah, true. He does lose his Aerosol by the way, and not being able to take the one he was focusing on. But it's going to be a bit of a letdown from him, especially when Duality's going to use on the right side. Does damage, but doesn't catch any souls. But he does take Nu down with him. Once again, Red on the left side here. His low HP definitely won't be pulling anytime soon, but he does make Tosha no repair here.
Let's take a look at Control here, playing the slow game, Paladin OD being used. New trying to join Control here. Nice shot by New there on high, it was? I don't know. On the player that spawned there. And this can be a pull. Xia just playing maximum tank here, trying to block those shots, but a spawn like high is not counterable, to be honest.
Exactly. And Red won't be able to pull either Control spawning and killing him.
3 minutes to go, Jack, and it's PEPEGA in the lead. We have not seen that before today.
Yeah, we haven't, but I'm quite happy to see it actually happening here. PEPEGA got their morales up, but maybe not for much longer with Force Arrows OD here. This might be a shutdown. He does use a DP before D8, trying to deal some damage since he's got no backup there. But yeah, still early days for PEPEGA to guarantee this as a win as well.
Yep.
Got to put a lot of support and also effective pulls in from their base into this match still. 3 minutes remaining. But like I said, I'd like to see PEPEGA so we can see a good semi-finals here. Yeah.
Yeah, at least if PEPEGA will win this, we will get to the third map. That's already great. And they earn it as well, PEPEGA. It will be also interesting if they will win in some rounds, because, as I said earlier, this can be the final as well. It depends on what PEPEGA will do against Spirit or Memento Mai, probably Spirit. Um,
Oh my
and
days.
it is interesting. How is Xia still alive, by the way?
Yeah, I know. Tosha changed shaft here. Nu used a critical OD onto Duality, completely rotating his axes of his tank, allowing Shia to pull, being no repair as well. But Red's pushing their base with his overdrive, but will get taken out. Shia's got an overdrive, so this is guaranteed a capture. But like I said, Tosha now using shaft, cornering off Atto, but he will unscope there since the overdrive box is dropping. They're going to focus Duality here. It's only 1 HP, but Force won't be the one to take it either. Shia's going to be activating through middle. So does Aqua, but Shia is the one to kill and take here with full Force ahead.
I don't
And
agree with
High,
Aqua pulls, to be
oh,
honest. Aqua's youth.
yeah. High, unfortunately, was caught in the crossfire as well and used.
1 minute to go. Lovesick, of course, still opportunity to win. PEPEGA, I think the only opportunity to have it get to a tie now, and no opportunities to capture a flag in the next minute. It's Lovesick with the Viking OD. It's Lovesick with the map control. But maybe it will just be a tie. I don't know. Maybe they're both happy with the current score.
Wouldn't be bad. I mean, a tie's better than a loss at the end of the day. Just means it's going to be a little bit harder on those other maps coming into this game. But nice kill there from PEPEGA to get that read zone.
Tosha here pulling 30 seconds on the clock. It's a good spawn for Aqua though. Duality using an overdrive. Ooh, it's hitting the wall. This can be ending really tricky here. Xia using a Viking OD. Control returning. Xia using a Viking OD, I have to say, not whatever name I said. But there's too much happening here, to be honest. And Tosha still alive. Control supporting here. 7 seconds on the clock. It's probably even a bit lower because of the overlay stuff. And it's no capture.
Oh my days. I was muted because my dogs went berserk in the background, but there was so much kerfuffle going on and they don't get that capture within the last couple seconds. I felt like it was doable, but everyone picking up that flag and letting go really probably, along with the time ticking down, put a lot of stress on these Lovesick players to get a win here. But I'm happy that it's a tie here. Both teams have a playing field to play on. And let's see what happens in this next round. Obviously, PEPEGA have the better side at this point. I'm curious to see what Lovesick have in stock for us, if they're going to keep Titan the whole round or just for the overdrive.
Yeah, now LOVESICK is in the reverse base. Yeah, you can call it a reverse base. We can maybe see some change of tactics. Indeed, playing a bit more defensive. We see Force this time using the Viking or Titan. And Snew still on cruise. And Railgun has been played by both of the teams right now. This time it's Force as well using that one. A new plan. I have to say, with playing Viking, it will. With playing Titan, Force will only use it at the start because they are skipping out on Hunter. And if your opponent is playing without a Hunter, you will probably play with Titan, I have to say, with the current meta. So.
Maybe.
I think it will be just at the start. Once again here for LOVESICK. Let's see though.
Possibly, but they could be playing for a tie. I know they probably were playing for a tie when they noticed they're losing, but then saw an opportunity of redemption and to get that capture. But like I said, they didn't win the last round. They tied it. So maybe now Force might play the game of just defending here
I don't know. I think
on its
LOVESICK
heavy
will go
hull.
for the win, to be honest, because if they win it here, even because of the tie last round, if they make it a win here, there is no need for them to go into the third map. And if it will be a tie again, or even a win for PEPEGA, a third map will have to be played. So if LOVESICK
He is
can.
playing Shaft though, so Shaft feels like a permanent option, you know.
We saw Shaft Hunter last round as well.
Yeah, but it's on Hunter, you can push quicker. I don't know, like, I'm a bit skeptical on what's about to occur because, honestly, I mean, he could change both equipment, right? But I don't know. You never know with these teams these days. But with everything happening, an overdrive is dropping here, and it looks like Aqua won't be the suitable option, and Control does sneakily take that in the nick of time. But yeah,
Force still
we
playing
are seeing.
Shaft with Titan.
Yep. It's not a horrible option. I mean, it does get burnt down here and put on reset. But Nu does have Pega's left control here. He will die within these couple of seconds here, probably. Um, yeah, but however, controlling Sheer, controlling their left side, going for a flag, but all of Pepega within their base. Grenades are getting pushed. Atto's trying to block the ramp, but fortunately that grenade will push him out the way. Was dead tank per se.
Flag still be in the base of PEPEGA here. It's LOVESICK trying everything to get it out of the base, but it looks pretty clean for PEPEGA so far, this defense.
Yeah, it does. You can say that again. We are seeing High push in, trying to land a shot on Sheer, but does get taken out there by Control right behind him. And Duality dealing damage onto the left side. Players like Control are no repair, pushing for their flag. High does have a grenade here which he can throw and shoot, but will he?
This is a tricky spot to return from. New is continuing this flag pull here. And this looks quite promising for LOVESICK. Sia using a Viking OD. He's definitely not wanting to let this flag be returned again. Pushing, full attacking, not going for the flag, just going for PEPEGA, not returning that flag. It's a tactic and it's working out because they have control, new and force to take over this flag that is being pulled. Tosha with an overdrive through mid, focusing on duality. And this is how LOVESICK is guaranteeing a capture here for themselves.
Yeah, for sure. Selfing straight after as well. Eager to push in. Force does have a overdrive here on the left side still. Looks like the only contestant for him will be Duality and also Atto. It seems like LOVESICK are quite confident to kind of not hold their right side. Nu is going to activate. Oh, a lovely overdrive from the cracks. Yeah. And lovely OD from Force here. And Shia will be pulling the flag here. An overdrive box is dropping. He does get sniped though from Atto. Crusader OD possibly from high just to kill Force. Yep.
Control is
And
not
possibly
killable anymore, I guess, though. Although, look at that.
maybe from Atto. Yeah.
It's buying time. It's only buying time.
Duality can use as well. Oh, he has to use in a sticky situation right behind him. Not sure who it was. I'm pretty sure it was Shia. Duality going to be using on left side along with Aqua. But grenades getting placed are really the definition of depression here for him.
I like that one. It definitely feels a bit pointless if for PEPEGA doing everything right, to be honest. Those overdrive, especially the second Ares OD, has been massive from Duality, but there's just no way of returning that flag.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this game is really showing the strengths of both these teams. Bit skeptical, weren't we, about the Titan shaft, but doesn't seem like it's doing too much. But I'm sure PEPEGA aren't too happy about it, especially with Force being on 14 kills to 7 deaths, more than anyone else in his team. So definitely cracking some people's health potions here.
Yep. He's been using, making the enemy team use some repair kits, indeed. And we are halftime in this round. It's Aqua pulling, not for long though. Eto with the overdrive into the base of LOVESICK. It all looks interesting, but it's not creating any threats here. Xia is creating a threat though. That pool is a bit of a 1v3 situation Xia was in, but if nobody is shooting in, he just keeps pulling. And already this flag is in such a difficult position to get returned. Control making this a use and take as well. Really effective usage of overdrive by LOVESICK.
You know what it is with LOVESICK. Control was supposed to take over that flag from Shia after he died. Then noticed the overdrive box. Didn't want to give that opportunity for PEPEGA. Even if it was Paladin taking the OD box, they don't want to allow their opponents to have any upper hand on them. And then just waiting Force and I believe it was Tosha, right? Waiting slowly to pull the flag, not needing, and they just play with elegance and brains. And once again, we're seeing it come into control, quite literally. Left side, him and Shia both using Tosha pushing into their base, making them really unable to peek here without dying. But on the opposite side, we did see High trying to pull through their base actually, which is going to allow Control to get a return as well, along with a fourth capture. And this round indefinitely is probably over. I don't think PEPEGA have.
No. It's 3 minutes, 4 captures needed. It's mathematically still possible, but I think the chance of winning the lottery is higher at the moment than PEPEGA winning this round. And
Maybe.
it really looks like LOVESICK just wants to do it in 4 rounds here. No third map needed. Maybe they want to finish today by watching the other game, and then you have to finish your own game early.
Yeah, I want to see their opponents in action. Um, with that being said, Force is going to activate and take middle unless he's leaving for Tosha, but that's not the case. A grenade gets forced onto him, and he does take the overdrive box. That Titan Dome is so overpowered. It's unbelievable. I'm not sure the exact amount of damage you can and cannot take, but even like just playing around that tower is so efficient for him. But he does die regardless. There is under 3 minutes here. Like we said, it's 4-0. This round is definitely over from the looks of it, but I hope PEPEGA are still capable of pulling it. At least one flag here. Ooh, New bounces his shot off the wall there. Might be a little bit tired.
Yep. He has used too many good ODs. Sometimes you just need to waffle one to make sure to the viewers that you're still human. And especially Lovesick has to do that because I am really doubting that they can qualify for the I am not a robot captcha, to be honest. They have been playing nearly perfect. And as I said earlier, this will probably be the final PEPEGA versus Lovesick as well. Or it will be Lovesick versus Spirit. Although the other game is still going, Memento Mike can surprise us even further into this tournament. But no, if someone wants to beat Lovesick, and we already knew, but it's just confirmed today again, if someone wants to beat Lovesick, they should step it up to another higher level, because this is still the team to beat, and until right now it has not been done. So yeah, good luck for the finalists.
Went from diamonds to lovesick and team pointers at the top, along with red notice, excuse me. But yeah, these teams are quite literally gonna stay the champions because they made themselves that. She is going to be activating here for the last minute. There's no DA. He's got new to back him up, and they won't be pulling any flags. Looks of it, Aqua High all have a flag here. Overdrive, excuse me. And yeah, it's looking a little bit peak. I can't lie. We saw a better version of PEPEGA in the last round. They nearly lost it. They managed to tie with the fate of luck. But regardless about that, they definitely played a better game that round compared to this one.
Duality with a massive arrow SOD there. Nah, that's mean. Okay, Jack, I have to say, indeed.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it,
He
honestly.
just blew himself up there.
Ah,
Nah, but I have to
well,
say, last round, of course.
Classic Renke
Yeah,
demolishing duality there.
insane.
yeah,
That will be clipped. Cancel Ranke right now.
bashing out people on stream, unacceptable. Imagine
Indeed.
avoid
So
doing that with
childish as
someone
well.
else.
Grown
Yep,
grown
yep,
man not being able to talk normally.
yep.
Insane.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Get good.
If you have those qualities, you could be a commentator. Apply now.
Yeah, something like
Nah,
that.
but I have to say, I really enjoyed this game. And the good thing for PEPEGA is they are still in the upper bracket, so there's still a lower bracket. And we are currently playing the game there that will be determining which team PEPEGA is facing in that lower bracket. It's Spirit versus Memento Mai. That is currently 2 against 1, and in the fourth round. So if any of you guys want to watch a bit of more esports, I can really advise you to click the link in chat. Here you go. And Jack, I want to thank you for joining me because we had an entertaining game today, I think.
Yes, we did indeed. Yeah, it was a good one. I'm looking forward to these next games. Like I said, PEPEGA's not out. They got another shot. And I hope this next game will be their match because honestly, they deserve it. They've done tremendous throughout all the rankings here. And especially being an EN team, it touched the heart as a fellow esports player. But with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to check out Momentum and Spirit, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, bye bye.